Alright, let's be real. You probably don't think about your kidneys. Like ever. Unless you're in biology class, trying not to fail, or your doctor starts throwing around words like dialysis. But here's the truth. Your kidneys are basically the unsung heroes of your body, working 24/7 like underpaid interns who never complain. And today, we're going to break down exactly how these two little bean-shaped organs filter your blood. Don't worry, I'll keep it simple because nobody's got time for a full-on anatomy lecture. Welcome back to ThinkBits. So, here's the deal. Your kidneys sit around your lower back, right by the spine. They're about the size of your fist, which is pretty wild considering they handle about 50 gallons of blood every single day. Imagine a Brita filter, but way smarter, way faster, and it doesn't clog up after a month. The kidneys are like, hey, I got this. Toss me that blood and I'll make it sparkle. Okay, not literally sparkle, but close enough. Step 1. Blood rolls into the kidney through this fancy pipe called the renal artery. Sounds like a Marvel villain, right? Beware the renal artery. Anyway, inside your kidney, you've got millions of tiny filter units called nephrons. Yeah, millions. Think of them as microscopic coffee filters, except instead of keeping out coffee grounds, they're sorting out waste, toxins, and extra water from your blood. The nephron is like the picky friend at a buffet who only grabs what they need and ignores the rest. Inside each nephron, there's this little tangle of blood vessels called the glomerulus. Big word, I know, but here's the vibe. It's basically a bouncer at a nightclub. Blood shows up like, let me in, and the glomerulus is like, okay, but only water, salts, glucose, and small molecules can pass. Proteins and blood cells? Nope, you're too bulky. Stay outside. It's strict, but that's how the body keeps the important stuff while ditching the junk. After that first round of filtering, the liquid that passes through is called filtrate. Sounds fancy, but it's basically the rough draft of urine. Yeah, we're talking about pee now. The filtrate travels down a little tube where the kidney starts acting like a genius recycling center. Useful things like sugar and some water get absorbed back into your blood because your body's like, hello, I still need that to function. But things like urea, toxins, and excess salt, straight to the trash bin. This whole system is so efficient that even Apple couldn't design something smoother. By the time the kidney's done doing its magic, you're left with urine. And all that waste and extra water gets shipped down to your bladder, ready for its big exit. Congratulations! You just learned that pee is literally your body's way of saying, good riddance, toxins. Now, here's the part most people don't realize. Kidneys aren't just garbage collectors. They're also control freaks for your body's balance. They manage your blood pressure, decide how many red blood cells you should make, and even keep your body's pH levels in check. Basically, they're the low-key bosses of your internal chemistry set. If your kidneys went on strike, things would get ugly real fast. And because this is ThinkBits, let's just point out the obvious. If you're chugging energy drinks like water, or living on fast food and zero sleep, your kidneys are probably rolling their eyes at you. They're resilient, but they're not invincible. Treat them right, drink some actual water. Maybe don't eat an entire pizza by yourself every night. You'll thank me later. So to wrap it all up, your kidneys take in blood, filter out the junk, recycle the good stuff, and send the waste packing as urine. They're like your body's janitors, chemists, and recycling managers rolled into one. No fancy apps, no monthly subscription. Just two bean-shaped organs keeping you alive and clean. Next time you take a bathroom break, maybe give your kidneys a little mental high five. They earned it. That's it for today's quick dive into the world of kidneys. It's simple, weirdly fascinating, and maybe a little funny. If you liked this breakdown, and you're into learning stuff without all the boring textbook drama, hit up more videos from ThinkBits. And remember, biology doesn't have to be complicated, just has to make sense.